Hello, Rickmate7 and welcome back to Ruler Waves 3 as we continue our Spanish run, where we've unfortunately managed to get in a war with not only Italy but also America. Despite our best diplomatic efforts, they have entered the war. And we start with an image of Southeast Asia because what I didn't appreciate in the last episode was that there is an American possession of near Fort Bayard here, which is absolutely within invasion range of our Spanish possessions, which is both an opportunity and a great risk. Now, as things currently stand, America has no ships here, and I do have a heavy cruiser. So I'm actually going to set this as an invasion target, and our hope here is that the invasion fires off before America responds. Now, they have got a heavy cruiser in the Central Pacific, and they've got some more forces out in North American West Coast. We'll see if they send anyone over here. If they do send a substantial fleet over here, then we have a serious risk of them doing a reverse installation, and we lose our Hainan province here. I don't think Philippines is at risk. No. But that certainly is. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Which is something we weren't really planning on. And again, might push me to go for a white, even a white piece, but an earlier, a softer piece than perhaps we've been going for. Apart from that, the war is going okay in our favour. We lost a bunch of lead when the Americans came in, but we reopened it again a little bit last turn. So without further ado, let's just move forward and we'll see what happens. Another fleet battle, but one which is very much in my home waters, and I will be happy to take this one. Again, our hope here, fleet battle means we should have essentially everyone, and we do. Got all our lovely new ships, some of our old friends, a reasonable destroyer screen. I say that actually it's not that many because somebody keeps getting them sunk, and our heavy cruiser, usual suspects. Okay, I'm happy enough with this. Nice, close to Barcelona. This is obviously where we had the last previous great fleet battle, which became so close to a delightful victory. Now this time I think our crews are much more experienced. I didn't actually check exactly how experienced they are. Let's push everyone. You are cruising already. We all sitting at 14. Is that really? Not cruise. Let's go up to 16. Close the gap a little bit. Actually, I don't know if you can go up to 16. Probably your squad match, actually. It is indeed. Alright, just stick at 14. Man, those ships are rubbish. Bring you guys up to 16 knots. This will no doubt be their screening force, and they'll have a massive battle line sitting behind it. I don't doubt. We're going to curve away, see if we can't draw them in a little bit. So this will be the Italia. And I guess those are the 4 or 5 pre-dreadnoughts trailing behind her. We're going to just pull them down towards us in our own battle line. Letting them close a little bit, which I'm okay. Let's kick up speed another knot. You're kind of fighting weight as were. See if you can't pull them south a little bit. No takers, no takers. Okay, so we've got 2 Italias. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pre-dreadnoughts maybe. I mean, that's a chunky amount of ship. That's no mistake in it. I'm actually going to bring you down to 14 knots. I'm going to try and keep you together with our older ships for just now. Why are you separate? That's awkward. It's just another thing for me to control and inevitably forget to do anything with. Right, they are coming down again. And here come the Vittorio Manuels. We probably don't want to just stick around and slug out with them. I think they were rocking 12s, I think? Yeah. They do outclass us, but we do have more guns this time. Whether that's enough to make a difference, I don't know. I am quite happy dragging them in towards the coast though. And really what we want to be doing is at some point trying to split up their formation. And then engaging with the smaller portion of where we break them into. Which a lot easier said than done. The Madrid takes a hit on her turret, and this Real Familia takes a penetrating hit on her superstructure. 12% structural damage already, so that's great. With the 12-inch guns. In fact, one of them was covered all pre-aeronauts. Okay, so just running in a line is a silly idea. What are we going to do about it? I think the first thing we're going to do is peel away. Too far apart for us to do a torpedo charge at this distance. Let's just open up, see if we can't. Yeah, there you go. Convince someone to come in a bit closer. Right. This might be what we want. You're going to start to go due north. And you're going to go west and maybe tuck around a little bit. And my idea is we're going to try and separate these two battle cruisers from the main fleet. And see if we can't claim them as our prize. I'll get you to turn around, it'll take you a bit of time, but that's okay. And we're going to use destroyers to steer these ships away if the Italians make a turn towards us. Still we want to do, probably. Okay, you're trying to run north. Now these guys will have us for speed. Hang on. That's a lot of scaling destroyers. Please turn away. Yeah, okay. So my lovely plan failed miserably because they just spun on a dime and ran away. May have difficulty here if they do stick together this effectively. I mean, we'll trail behind the back of our T here and we'll land a few hits here and there. I don't think it's really going to make much difference. Certainly not to sink anyone, I don't think. Italians are coming back down for another run. Let's just try and get them kind of head-on-ish. You're a bit out of position, unfortunately. Oh, and here comes darkness. Okay. That's something I should have checked earlier. So, hello darkness, my old friend. Let's get all our destroyers ready. When's darkness coming? A little bit away. Do you want to hold off? No, let's get ourselves ready for the off. Do a glorious dusk/nighttime destroyer charge. Get you over here as well with your escorts. Let's get you guys ready with your escorts. Okay, and you're going to go along the east. You're going to stick around here, and you're going to head north slightly and come in. And we'll try and get them from, you know, 3 sides. Okay, you seem to be very obliging so far. Get you to start aiming the back of their ships there. Keep running south. Okay, I think now is time. We'll see if we can't do a bit better this time. Now the idea is even if we turn away from this first lot, they should be turning in towards... Oh, you guys have turned together on either these two, which they probably will manage to turn away from again. Yeah, that's fine. But these 3 should then be in their way. And obviously if they turn back again, well, they should run back into these chaps. You could also just hang around and get the Ancona if she's willing and able, because let's be honest, that's what happened last time. We're managing to hit them with our lighter guns here, which is always amusing. My destroyer gets hit by a torpedo. Right. Did you launch? No. You going to? No. Apparently these nimble battleships effortlessly sail away. And you are launching into that mass, which is maybe not terrible, but not really what we wanted. Dang it. Okay, let's be like, stop firing torpedoes at destroyers. You could fire a torpedo if you wanted. You don't. You're just getting rocked. Okay. Interesting. We're going to have one last go of guess where the enemy is. And then I think we're going to go home. Hello. You look too fast. You look chunky though. Thank you. I will take it. I will take that. Yeah, that's what happens. Now you guys need to be careful. Let's pull away. Go on, whatever that is, fire at it. Okay. Wow, this is going to cost me all my destroyers. Hey, we got her. Okay, that's good. Right. Yeah, you guys should not be in a duel. Let's run you north. Well, this is going to be fairly middling, I think. Of course you are. How are they hitting so many destroyers with torpedoes? That's unreal. Okay. Now the question... Oh, hello. What are you? The question is going to be, will they sink? Right, you come down, you come down. We're all going to hang around and see what we find in the morning. What are you? Oh, you've been beaten up. You go home. Hopefully we'll find a wounded ship. That was pretty brutal on our destroyers. I can't believe how many got hit by torpedoes. Oh, unlucky there, DD-T3. How long do we have of darkness? That's a lot of darkness. I don't know if we're going to last until morning. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a cagey affair, I think. We want to stay close enough to know where they are without actually running into them in the pitch black of night. And I don't think I'm going to have any destroyers left when we're done here. Which is probably another good reason to end the war. Speed up. Oh, you've bumped into something. Which I think might be our wounded Cilia. Ah, I thought you were going to get her. Okay. We're going to hunt her down. And this will be our prize, which isn't much of a prize, but it will do. Right, and we're raking her with our gunfire. There you go, torpedoes both sides. Boom, she's dead. Okay. On a tonnage basis, again, we're going to come out miles ahead, but there's a relatively painful loss of all our destroyer forces once again. Come here. But it's a victory. It's victory points, and it is tonnage in our favour. All of which we just need to keep piling on. Yes, please. And it is another heavy ship we've knocked out from theirs. And each time we do that, it obviously evens the odd for the next fight, where eventually we can go toe-to-toe. And oh, by jingle jangle, we got 2 of them. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. That's much better. So 9 destroyers, which, that's a lot. I think we're really going to suffer our numbers. I'll check that afterwards. But 2 more pre-dreadnoughts. These are good outcomes. So we got namesake of our class, which I think is the one at the end there with 2 torpedo hits. So then the Sardinia, 1 torpedo hit, and that was it. Okay, so you know, these things happen to the AI too. Beautiful. So who claims the kill on that? The Lepanto, who did go down. And then you were actually damaged more by gunfire. So you go, so it's our heavy cruisers actually getting the job done here. Oh no, there you go. This is it here. The Ria Familia damaging the machinery. I think. Oh no, absolute nonsense. Torpedo from T1. So only one of the ones that the end must have hit. Okay, alright, so T1 gets 1 and Lepanto gets the other. Good job, team. Alright, I will absolutely take that. Major victory, 2,000 more VPs in our favour. And, oh, for goodness sake, and a lot less Italian ships. Okay, army doing terrible army things, they got 100 VPs, fine. I think the Americans have turned up. Okay. Let's go have a look at the map. Yeah. Only 1 heavy cruiser, but that's all news. Let's cancel this. There's no point. Did they move the rest of their ships? 2 heavy cruisers. Okay, doesn't look like they've moved any other ships in this side of the world. So if we get in a cruiser fight over here and we win, big if, then we can try that invasion again. I don't know where they are. They're just chilling at home. One destroy where? Hang on. I'm pretty. I'm looking for a pretty massive fleet. Yes, 6 new battleships somewhere. You're not here. You are not in the Med. You're there in West Africa. Where are you going? Maybe you are going out here. Let me put a time on us. I feel like the Almanac, how we done now, so yeah, less than 50%. So again, we've taken 20,000 tons off Italy recently, lost a tiny amount off ourselves. We're still, what, half a year away? A few months away from starting getting some corvettes, which will at least release some torpedoes back to the fleet. Some destroyers, I should say. Because yeah, destroyer count, 11. I'm surprised we still have 11 left, but there you go. Look at that compared to everyone else. Not great. We've got some rebuilding to do. Okay, cruiser battle. This, yeah, we'll give it a go. It might go against us if the enemy get battlecruiser. Oh, beautiful. Just give me those VP. And a convoy attack. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, yeah, give me that VP. Beautiful. Okay, problems with the rangefinder. I will always pay for this to be fixed and take a procedure. Yeah, raiders, fine. Unrest is still absolutely fine. Not a concern. Right, what might be a concern is where the Americans have gone. Yeah, looks like they are heading for the South Pacific. Which could cost us Hainan, which isn't great, to be perfectly honest. But there's not a lot we can do about that, apart from at some point try and make peace. Yet another fleet battle. 50 destroyers, jeez. Alright, let's do this. Beautifully close to Palma. We've got our usual battle line, usual heavy cruisers, and a very, very modest destroyer force, which may limit our options here. Hello. And we may look actually at look at the time of day. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to do much here. Might just be a kind of piddle about for a little bit and then send 3 more destroyers into a nighttime charge, because it seems to be fairly effective, to be perfectly honest. Right, you'll have your 3 Italias, your older heavy ships, and somewhere charging in from the side will be your battle cruisers, Vittorio Emanuel's, which is a lovely ship actually. Now, on a battle line basis, we almost have them. We've got them for numbers of ships. Theirs are just better at the minute. That is something we'll have to keep an eye on. We're going to head you guys north. You chaps, I don't really want you to be in this fight. I don't really want to sacrifice for Neptuno. I don't have any other destroyers to kind of threaten this battle line to make it go away. We are taking hits here on our heavy cruisers. I mean, they're okay as long as they don't go down, but they might limit how much they can be involved in the fight. I don't really want you charging into this defensive line. That's just a silly idea. They don't seem to have much the way in supporting forces. Oh, hello. Okay, this just got interesting. They have decided to turn and come head onto my line. We're going to get our destroyers ready in line ahead, just in case the opportunity presents itself. We are going to keep sailing towards them. Let's keep these guys on the kind of ship side of our battle cruisers. Okay, you are going to peel off north, because you don't have torpedoes. You guys are going to head south. You guys are going to stay on the north side of them, and somebody better put a torpedo in these reckless Italians. Now, they've probably turned pretty darn perfectly, because I don't think these guys are going to get a solution before the Italians regroup. We are getting some hits there, some small hits in Italia. Meanwhile, they have raked the Ria Famiglia with their 12-inch guns, and that's pretty painful for her. I mean, we could just drive straight north from our heavy cruisers, which can open us to 1 battery of secondaries. While not ideal, maybe this presents an opportunity for us to take out one of these Italias. Ria Famiglia is getting wrecked here. 2 more 12-inch shells and a couple of light guns. That being said, she is tanking it phenomenally well. Okay. You guys are going to have a bit of a run of death here. I apologise and wish you all the best. Let's give a Neptuno as well. Now, I think these will probably run down this way to offer the kind of worst angle for torpedoes and not head back towards my own destroyer line. Someone has launched. Imperado's starting to take a few hits. What happened? Imperado takes 7-inch hits, 4-inch hits, another 7-inch hit. Ria Famiglia is still getting hits from this battleship. And then 2 engine hits from Imperado. Yeah, bad way. Meanwhile, we do land a couple of hits in some Italia's class, including some 12-inch hits, but not the biggest. But if these heavy cruisers can get through without being sunk, that's kind of their job done, to be honest. A rake of hits here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6-inch hits on a variety of Italians, or the same one? Well, this maybe looks to be 2 of them. Imperado, really, how bad is it? Show me. Okay, it's okay. So you know, 13 hits, not huge amounts of damage though, so that's okay. Our very light armor actually doing a surprisingly good job. Alright, torpedoes in the water. Oh! Get in! Okay. what was potentially a fight to nothing, it's just got a little bit spicy. Right, this Italia class is just taking torpedo. Now, we know last time it took more than one torpedo to sink this beast, although it was a close run thing. How are you feeling about life, Minorca? Yeah, no, you're okay for all the early hits you took. Go on, take another one. Ooh, Catalunya firing from both sides. You guys can kick it up to your speed, but you're lagging behind. Now, ideally here, we want the Italia to have lost sufficient speed so we can start to crowd her out a little bit. Now, they only have one destroyer escort, which is obviously pretty limited. Catalunya taking a few powerful hits there. A little bit of flooding, but going okay. And we are close to our port. If need be, we can dive for it as long as I recognise it and find. Oh, come on. Probably from you. Just as I turn. Oh, are you kidding me? Just one torpedo and dead. Really? I mean, I know you take a little bit of damage on, but that's a little bit upsetting. Mine / torpedo. Oh, Dingus was killed. Critical hit to conning tower. 3 minutes later, hit by torpedo without her leadership. All was lost. All right, I will trade a heavy cruiser for a battleship. Obviously, I won't be happy about it, but I will do it. Right, Catalunya, let's get you out here. This Italia class is slowing down. There is our prey. Yeah, there's Vittorio Emanuel's. Knew they'd be lurking around somewhere. Okay, this is good. I'm going to keep running them. Yeah, you're not really supposed to be going toe-to-toe with these Italia classes. Let's do a quick check of these guys. Have any flooding issues? No. Perfect. Good. Yeah, and we need to keep an eye on it. Now, unfortunately, she is kind of heading back towards the pack as it was. We are going to keep chasing her. Because even if we're not landing hits, just making her run at max speed is more likely to cause flooding. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Be safe, Minorca, be safe. Where are you guys? You should be... I'm putting you on air control. Get yourself back over here. You're probably not going to do much good as this fight progresses at kind of top speed. You are dead. You guys are okay, so come over here and support. You're in kind of a shepherding role at the minute, Minorca. Let's just keep mixing up your course, which is not going to do much for your gunnery, but is going to impact the Italias quite nicely. I'm going to bring you in a bit close. You may feel like you have some potential opportunities here. Oh, that's a worrying sight as two pretty large battle cruisers bear down upon you. Okay, I'm just gonna... You're gonna have to go for it, I'm afraid. This is painful to watch. Just launch your torpedo and go home. No? You're gonna sink in a minute. Now, there's no immediate flotation damage, but your rudder's knackered. Okay. See if this Italia survives again. I'm going to be so cranky. You guys stay close. You should probably just head north, to be honest. Ah, Mallorca. You're fine and healthy and miles away from everyone else. Just go into port, actually. Yeah, I need to pull her out, but as soon as she recovers, if she recovers, don't do it to me. Yeah. Okay, she's there. Oh, that's not her. Run away. Oh, I think this is too dangerous. Okay, you absolutely need to do some screening for me. Protect Minorca at all costs. How you doing? Flooding of 16, damage of 100% on fire. You're in a bad way. Let's see if we lose 2 heavy cruisers and that bloomin' ship doesn't go down. I think we have lost her. Oh, I didn't really mean to go hunting for these guys, but okay. Ah. Let's point you towards Palma. See if you can limp home. I think that's it. Man, these Italians are becoming the bane of my life. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Go home. We continue to kind of plod around in the dark. Nah, time. That's it. Just go home. We must pray to rule the way gods, which the Italia did not make it back. Oh, come on. Okay. You missed. Why do I play this game? Yeah. Yep, that's an Italian victory, alright. Ah. 156 flooding she started with. And then just like, yeah, no worries. So you go, high speed increases flooding, that's what we're doing. Taking hits. Oh, and just there, boom, flooding sorted, no problem. I'm gonna have to look at where the ships went. I'm so bitter about that. Yeah, she had a bad day. Mainly, yeah, got stuck going around in circles and then got beaten up by the battle cruisers. But it was here where she was trying to... her torpedo got hit. That's why she couldn't fire. Got her damage, torpedo destroyed. And after that she was in a bad way. And then just couldn't control her flooding. Limits flooding to 16, limits 1 to 3, and then just sinks. There you go, so limits flooding there, puts the fire out, couldn't limit any further, sinks like 15 minutes later. Erg. And this was just the one torpedo, wasn't it? One torpedo sunk. Okay, close. I want to see big ships, please. Specifically, which one's she? Oh god, they're miles away. None of you. Where is your injured ship? So we guys started, then we had fights. It was here. You were here at 6, you were here at 6. Then by 7, where were you? Up here. We were there at 7, I think. Hard to read this exactly. Very hard to read this, actually. Not sure. I'll show you right here. It's not showing yours. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm really upset about that. Give up a little bit of VPs, but really it's for ships. But our inability to think these Italias are hurting me. What do we want to do here? We're winning, but time is against us. I don't think we're winning quickly enough. Negotiate peace. I think we're gonna have to take a white peace here, you know, which frustrates me because we need stuff from these wars, or else we're never gonna be able to fight against the big boys later on. But I think we're gonna have to say no, just end it. And come back again. Especially with our limited destroyer numbers. And my darned luck. Okay. Oh, never mind. And of course we lost a destroyer. Okay. Another thing on trade protection. I really want these corvettes to be finished. A couple of months still. Okay, we're about time for the episode. That was really frustrating. Again, these I thought we had the Italia. Would I have given 2 heavy cruisers for 1 Italia? I mean, that's an okay trade. It's not a great one. We do come ahead in tonnage. 1 heavy cruiser for 1 Italia would have been a very happy outcome. And obviously 2 for none is deeply, deeply upsetting. Meanwhile, America's in the Indian Ocean, so next turn they're going to be in Southeast Asia, and then likely they're going to invade Hainan, and there is nothing I can do about it. So yeah, we should probably end this war. So, well, yeah, let's see if we can do it next time. All is perhaps not going as the plan in terms of our glorious Spanish revitalization, but I have confidence. And let's, you know, if you can't have a good plan and skill, let's just have confidence. Hope you're enjoying this, and I'll catch you next time. Cheerio.